Hello guys and welcome to a new Wargame Red Dragon video today by me Vulcan. Today I have for you part 6 of the Pearl of the Orient campaign, and today we are going to be defending Atlantal Island and also defending at Yantian. I just noticed that my Anzac artillery company here is good to move, so I might move them into Yantian just to sort of reinforce that and give me some more cohesion there. Let's jump into this battle at Yantian. Okay, so we have +7 from cohesion, and they need to kill 4,000 points. We only need to kill 500 worth of theirs. They only have ZTZ 88Bs now, like 7 of them left. They've got a bunch of aircraft, but pretty sure we can just bring out the Chieftain Mark 10s again, charge towards Pingu, and get the job done sooner than later. We do have our own aircraft as well. It might be worth just bringing out the recon actually, and then just tornadoing them to death. Let's just try and do that. I think that's probably the best bet. Let's launch the battle. We'll make sure to capture all of the sectors that give us reinforcement points, and then we can check out what we want to do after that. So HQ section here, HQ section here. We want one in Charlie, which is probably going to be Sultan. Then we want one in Alpha, and I'm not going to have one at Ziyong. Although it could be nice to hold on to Ziyong for the air deployment, but we come in here anyway, pretty close to Pingu, so that's fine. Okay, so then we want some recon, so we'll bring in some SBS. I might make those a couple units of SBS just in case they come across the river very quickly. And I'll put a couple, or put one just here as well, that can rush up towards these buildings and unload. We're also going to get a Gazelle. And I'm very tempted to bring in a command at Ziyong just so that I can deploy there if I have to. I might just put like maybe my land squads there. Let's put my land squads there. Put them in the ones in Stormers here. Because they only have 7 tanks anyway, so hopefully the Milan ones will have enough AP to kill those. Like 17 AP versus 10 front armor. It will take a couple of shots to kill them in the front armor. But that should be enough ammo between them. I can always bring up some Alvis Stalwarts here just to resupply them anyway, so we'll do that. Then I'll bring in maybe a couple here as well. Maybe we just go for Milans. I think that might be a nice idea. We've got Milan 2s as well. We could just actually play around the HGMs because they don't have enough availability to really put the pressure on. Yeah, that's a pretty decent way to do it, I think. Alright, we'll do that. I'm going to put it on to slow speed, and I'll make sure that all of my units have their orders. Bring in the tornadoes. Okay, good. Let's go to very slow. Launch the battle. Unload these guys. Alright, we can already see them. Let's just bomb them. Unload these chaps. Move those to there. Unload. Move those to there. Unload. Move the Alvis Stalwarts in there. Move these Saxons back. Unload that. Unload those guys. Unload those guys and those guys. Those tornadoes coming in from miles away. They're like trying to dodge my tornadoes. Or they'll be dodging my Milans, I don't know. But the Milan 2s can just like one-shot these ZTZs all day long. Do we have helicopters? Oh, we have a couple of Lynx AH-7 TOW 2, so let's just bring those in. How are those cluster munitions doing? Oh, they're just well off the mark. Those poor stalwarts. Get that one out of there as well. Oh, not the SBS. Oh, we're nearly there. I think when we kill all of these ZTZs, we win anyway, so that's fine.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
They're not using any of their aircraft, which is weird. I don't think I've seen aircraft like the entirety of the campaign. Maybe it's just because they know that I have like air superiority. But I'm not sure. Oh, well, that's the last of their ZTZs gone. Now we just got to find their command. So let's just get the Gazelle to go have a flyabout. And we'll bring up the Lynx AH-702s and just destroy it that way. Or we can have the tornadoes come in and destroy them as well. Yeah, let's check out these tornadoes. They look absolutely awesome. Very good looking aircraft.
You'd be blind without us.
Where's that command?
Set up a new observation post there.
There it is. We're looking for.
The sky is ours.
Yeah, it's trying to run away, but it's dead. And that's job done. That will be the 31st Tank Regiment destroyed. And Yantian is secure. Right, we could be attacked by the Reserve Tank Regiment and the 57th Militia Regiment, but I'm not sure that they move these ones because they are technically reserves. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, we will be sort of refitting a lot of these units anyway before we move on to Pingu. We have a couple of turns to get things done. All of these guys are fully refit and ready to go. So I could have moved maybe the Royal Hong Kong Regiment back to Lantau Island. I think that's pretty much everything moved, isn't it? We can't add the naval squadron anywhere. I guess I can move them into Lantau Island if they attack us in the end turn. Might assign them there. That might be a good idea. Nah, I won't do that. Let's end the turn and see where they attack us, if they attack us. Okay, so they're just going to come on to Lantau. We are going to be defending with a lot of our air force. Although I probably want to move the RAF Strike Squadron and RAF Fighter Squadron up to Pingu, because I think we can probably attack that. Let's have a look. The Scots Guards Regiment, these guys need to move into Yantian for sure. The Logistics Company can move into Yantian as well. Does the Anzac Armoured Regiment have enough to keep pushing? We could maybe push with the third Commando, Regiment. Gurkhas definitely need to be refit though, but they can refit and attack in the same turn. So yeah, we'll do that, and we'll have the Commando Regiment move in as well. Who else could we use? We could refit and use the Gunship Company. The Light Horse Battalion. They don't need refitting, so we may as well move them in there. I don't need to refit the Anzac Artillery Company, so they can join. Definitely need to refit the Royal Tank Regiment, so we'll do that. And we need to refit the Anzac Armoured Regiment, I think. They won't be joining in the battle anyway due to not having enough initiative. This Anti-Tank Company may as well move in there. The air defense company definitely can move in there, because they have a lot of aircraft. As for the heavy tank battalion, I'm not sure what I want to do with those. Let me move the Royal Hong Kong Regiment towards Yantian, because we need to refit those guys. Like, I don't think I can attack into Baoan with just the heavy tank battalion, because I will likely actually get overrun. And the morale's pretty low, so maybe not. Get the close recon company into Pingu, and we may as well R&R and move the RAF logistics company in there as well. Just smash that airport, get rid of their air force. I'll move the RAF strike squadron and fighters squadron up there. We'll get the RAF multi-role into Lantau with the Tornado naval squadron. I'm going to move the HMS Illustrious Escort to Naval Sector Gulf. That will cut them off. And then we will put the Harriers into that fight as well. Alright, those guys are taking R&R. Good old RN Hong Kong squad. Done well throughout this campaign for sure, but we're definitely getting to the point where we're going to win. Let's start off with the battle at Lantau Island. I think this is going to be a really cool battle, because they have to come in off the water, don't they? And Naval Sector Gulf. So we can definitely try and defend with specifically our tornadoes. I think the tornadoes are going to be very useful. We can like take out maybe their only command at the Naval Sector Gulf. It's going to be fun to defend for sure. Let's go for the launch. Actually, I just need to check what we're up against. U-Kings, Moskets. I guess the Moskets and Luders don't really matter. Although the Luders do have like 4,900 meter range versus ground, so we do need to be careful not to just get absolutely hammered by those. But I'm hoping that the Tornado GR1Bs can do the job. We've got 6 of them, and I'm probably going to buy all 6, and we'll just have recon on the coast and just kind of pick off units as they come in. We'll work it out once we launch the battle, and we'll see what happens. If we destroy all of their looters, they die. Like, they lose by default, so I think that's what we're going to go for here, and then they'll get destroyed anyway. Right, let's get rid of that command. We definitely just want infantry command right at the back of these Foxtrot sectors. Then we probably want one in... Actually, it'd probably be best to have that command infantry there. And then we'll have like a Sultan hiding in this forest on the edge. And we'll have just these M38s all the way at the back. Right, then we need to afford ourselves the tornadoes, but we can't actually use the tornadoes because we can't capture the Naval Sector Gulf. That's actually pretty tricky then. That's awkward. I thought we would be able to bring them in anyway. Apparently not. Okay, so we are going to have to play this a little bit differently then. We're going to have to go maybe Moors with Grizzlies and just sort of try and defend key areas as they come on to land. Get rid of this FOB. Not sure I need that. Get rid of that command. Yeah, I think we just sort of do like this and then just defend where we can without being in line of sight of their looters. Depends if they use many looters or not. They could not use any looters at all. bring in more Moors here. More Moors. And we can always use Harrier GR3s for like strike aircraft. Definitely need recon though, so we're going to have some recon on the coast. Just to make sure we can see what's coming and where. Okay, that'll do. We don't have any helicopters. We have plenty of ATGMs. Maybe we could use them against the looters, but again, 4,900 meter range, we can't outrange that with anything that we have. They won't have any helicopters as far as I know, so I don't really need my ADATs for anti-air. I think it is just quite simply Moors and Canadian rifles, just spread out, and hopefully we can do the job with those. I can always bring in like some more reinforcements if I need to, but we're just going to spread out the infantry, see where they come on land, destroy them. They have 4,000 points worth of morale, which is pretty crazy. I'll put it on to very slow. I'll launch the battle. We'll unload like all of these. Well, these ones. We can unload this one and this one. Alright, there's a lot of stuff there. Need to unload the commands. They're definitely landing a lot of stuff here. Look at that, it's crazy. I guess what we could do is maybe hit some of this stuff on the water with the Harriers. It depends, because they do have a looter back here. They've got a bunch of muskets by the looks of it.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Move the Grizzlies back. We don't want to be in range. And I guess we'll just sort of bring the troops around to where we need them. They're going to be coming up the river by the looks of things. Be very careful with these Grizzlies. All the U-Kings can fire at the GR3. Okay, got to be wary of that, that's for sure.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Need a ride? Changing position. Start the engine.
I think I need to turn off the weapons on all of these recce's.
Who do you want us to transport?
That's not good. You back? Should have put an attack move on that. That's my bad. Hopefully we don't lose that.
Fly zone is hot.
Okay, we took some damage, but should be fine.
At your orders, sir. Someone need a guardian angel?
Just get in all of these Harriers. Just need to slam into these ZTSs. Do as much damage as we can. Just keep them coming in over and over and over again.
Flying in, weapons hot. At your orders, sir.
Might have to have these ones sort of go back into that town. I'm not sure we're going to have those all in the right position yet. At least all these Harriers kind of panic units quite nicely.
Where do you need us, sir?
And the Moors can one-shot as well, that's good. Yes, Harriers. Do the job.
It's spotted us.
Oh, poor Reki.
I'm making an attack run.
Any units that are attacking from a distance, we just gotta keep hammering with the Harriers. Oh, let's check out this as it comes in. Yes. Love it. So beautiful. What a display of domination from the Harriers. It literally take no time at all to reload.
Where do you need us, sir?
Nice. I haven't really seen anything else yet. I might be forced to get in some more recon. Bring in some on that far side. We'll bring in some for here again. Hopefully we will spot them all. I need to unload these chaps. There we go. I think we've spread out quite nicely. Anywhere they attack me I should be fine. Just a little bit wary that I don't have anything to kill their looters, which is awkward.
Where do you need us, sir?
Those Moors are actually going to work. Very nice. Let's bring in some cargo trucks here.
The sky is ours.
Now we just got to wait for their U-Kings to land, I guess. Brilliant. Alright, we'll just evac that Harrier for now. Unless they're doing something really random on the far side of the map, I'm not sure that they're even doing anything at the moment. Let's just speed things up.
Someone called for a cab? Who do you want us to transport?
We can see their U-Kings there. More troops coming in.
Someone called for a cab? Need a ride?
They're not actually using their looters for like close range support, so I could probably get away with like having some troops closer to the shore. I might have like these Grizzlies, for example, deploy in these buildings. We can also just have our Harriers come in and beat up these ZSDs as they come in.
Someone need a guardian angel? I'm making an attack run.
That sounds awesome, like when they hit. That makes like a really bassy like explosion noise.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Unload there.
Okay, we'll get there.
We'll have the Grizzlies get out of the way.
Who do you want us to transport?
One thing that I am interested in is if I shift click an attack order, can we like hit multiple ZSDs in the same run? Because I don't think they need to use all of their rockets to get the kill. Okay, never mind. They do anyway. I was hoping that maybe if I shift commanded them, then they wouldn't.
Check is completed, ready to go. I'm making an attack run.
Harrier got very close to the ground there. I did that one.
Flying in, western top.
Just evac that one. Right, we may as well bring up like some scorpions and stuff, some tanks, because these are actually going to do some work, especially against all of these landing APCs. Bring them all in.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
Let's bring in some more of these Moors.
It's gonna rain down on them
This is a pretty awesome battle. It's going to take a lot of time though for me to kill off another 2,700 points worth of units. But watching these Harrier GR3s coming over and over again is just so damn cool.
Check this completed, ready to go. Weapons hot. Need customers for attack. Awaiting new orders, sir.
Where's that Harrier GR3 going? Oh lord, he's getting awfully close to that Luda. Okay, he's fine. He got out. That was a bit of a mistake. It's all very well giving them like direct attack orders, but when they lose line of sight like that, they really do mess up.
Attack run.
My little scorpions firing away. Love it.
The captain and his crew welcome you.
Maybe I can like attack these U-Kings. I'm not sure. We'll just speed things up again. I can't see like any reinforcements coming in, so we'll just have to wait until the timer goes down and then yeah, just hope for the best, I guess. Well, once the timer runs out, I'm assuming we win by default. Because we must have destroyed all of their troops available for them to land with. They've got like this massive like U-Kings down here. We could just come in with like a huge rocket strike onto the U-Kings maybe, but seems like a waste. I could maybe bring in some ADATs to kill off these U-Kings. What's the range on the U-Kings? It's only 1,750? Yeah. What's the range on the ADATs? Select those. 2,800 meters. So we will be able to shoot some of these U-Kings. Maybe that will sort of make them come towards us, because I'm not sure we've even lost anything yet. We have like 3,300 points worth of stuff to like reinforce. It's pretty crazy.
Platoon is formed and ready. Anything for us, sir?
And we can attack them, but they're actually gonna move away. Not gonna let me snipe them, I don't think.
Anything for us, sir?
Yeah, they're just moving away from me.
Waiting for your order.
Okay. Or whatever. We'll just zoom around to Foxtrot, I think. See if we can take out this U-King. Only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. moving it very fast does finish the games pretty quickly. But I'm pretty sure we win by default, don't we? Not sure. I hope we do.
Need customers for a taxi route.
Either that or they just stay until we do enough damage to them. Or if these ADATs are going to get in line of sight quick enough, but we'll see.
Air defense ready.
Probably spot them coming and start moving away again. We've only got 20 seconds anyway. Yeah, that's game. Okay, so is that a victory or not? We'll have to have a look. It's a draw, okay. Battle stopped because both sides are exhausted. They've lost all of their ground forces, so I'm not sure what I do now. Maybe in the next battle they'll come in with more like Luzanduai and ZDSs. Not sure how this works. We need something that can kill their ships there. Maybe with HMS Illustrious Escort being here, we can use them to sort of reinforce. But that wouldn't work because there's only one naval sector on the map. I guess we're just going to have to keep defending there over and over and over again. And meanwhile, just like take Pingu and Baoan. Yeah, what would be good is if we had some like ground-based anti-ship missiles. That would be pretty cool. But unfortunately, guys, that has been my time. That battle took way longer than I expected. We're going to have to leave it till the next one to do the battle at Pingu and continue the campaign. We'll defend Lantau Island once again. We will push them out of Pingu and we'll move into Baoan and get the job done. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching and I'll see you then. Goodbye.